Hello guys, welcome back to the Science on YouTube channel. Please subscribe our channel for more videos. Today our lecture is about the types of the matrices. There are a few types of the matrices. I will discuss one by one with example. So let's start. The first type of the matrix is the row matrix. Is the row matrix. It can be defined as it is the type of the matrix in which there is only one row in the matrix. For example, 5, 2, 4. So we can see there is only one row in this matrix. So we can say this is a row matrix. However, it has 3 columns, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 columns, but one row. So we can say that it is the row matrix. The second one is the column matrix. It is the second type of the matrix. It is the column matrix. It is the type of the matrix in which only we have one column. For example, 2, 3, 8. So we have only one column. We can say that we have only one column, but we have different rows. Like we have 3 rows, but one column. So we can call this type of the matrix as the column matrix because it is only one column. The third type of the matrix is the rectangular matrix. Rectangular matrix. It is the type of the matrix in which the number of rows is not equal to the number of columns. For example, this is considered 2, 3, 1, 4, 6, 3. So it is 1, 2. It is 2 rows and 1, 2, 3 and 3 columns. So the number of rows is not equal to the number of columns. So we call this type of the matrix as the rectangular matrix. So coming to the fourth type of the matrix, it is the square matrix. Square matrix. It is the type of the matrix in which the number of rows are equal to the number of columns. For example, we have 2 rows, first and second, and we have 2 columns. So the number of rows is equal to the number of columns. In this case, we have 2 rows and 2 columns. So this type of matrix is called as square matrix. Now the fifth type of the matrix is the diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix. It is the type of the square matrix. Consider this is an example: 1, 0, 0, 3, 4, 2, 0, 0, 0. This is the type of the square matrix in which we have 3 rows and 3 columns, but in this matrix, in this type of the matrix, the principal diagonal, this is called the principal diagonal elements. So the principal diagonal elements, at least one element in this principal diagonal should not be equal to 0. In this case, the 3 elements are not equal to 0. So we can say there is a diagonal matrix now. For example, it may contain this is 0, it may contain this is 0, but the one element 1 here should not be equal to 0, right? It may have all the elements equal to 0, but the diagonal principal elements, at least one element in this matrix should not be equal to 0. Like in this case, we have 1. So 1 is non-zero element, so we call this the diagonal matrix. Consider the sixth type of the matrix. It is the scalar matrix. It is the type of the diagonal matrix in which we have the principal diagonal elements are all the same elements. For example, we have 2, 2, 2, and here we have 0, 0, 0, 0 and 0. Scalar matrix in which we have principal diagonal elements are all the same elements. For example, the principal diagonal elements are same like 2. So we call this type of the diagonal matrix is the scalar matrix. We have the seventh type of the matrix is the identity or the unit matrix. Identity or the unit matrix. It is also the type of the diagonal matrix in which we have all the principal diagonal elements are equal to 1. The diagonal principal elements must be equal to the 1 and should be same. So we call this type of the matrix as the identity or the unit matrix. The last type of the matrix is the null or zero matrix. This is the type of the matrix in which the all element of the matrix are equal to 0, or it may have 3 cross 3 rows or may have 2 cross 2 rows, but the all elements should be equal to 0.